Well, this is the Cueva de Villa Luz in Tabasco, Mexico, the Cave of the House of Light. And it is the definition of a hostile environment to me, because it's full of hydrogen sulfide gas, hence the gas monitor, which says at the moment 1 part per million hydrogen sulfide. Very toxic for me, which is why I've got this gas mask in case it all gets too much. So it's a place where you, at first sight, would not expect a great many life forms to survive and flourish.
Although the cave is a death trap for us, that doesn't mean that nothing lives here. In fact, it's teeming with life.
But look at these fish just everywhere in the cave water, and they're adapted to live in these conditions. In fact, if you look at them closely, they're quite pink, and that's thought to be because they've got lots of hemoglobin, because there's not as much oxygen down here, and so they need to have an efficient way of moving oxygen around their bodies. Beautiful.
But the really interesting life is found in the depths of the caves, where the concentration of poisonous gas is high enough to set off my alarm. Down here, far from the light of the sun, are organisms whose energy source comes from the air around them. They use the hydrogen sulfide gas bubbling up through these springs. The same gas that could be fatally poisonous to me is their source of life.
Well, these things are what I came deep underground to see. These are snotites, and you can see why they're called that. They're really one of the most alien life forms that I can conceive of on the Earth, because they metabolize hydrogen sulfide. So they metabolize this faintly acidic and nasty gas that I'm just breathing in now. You can almost feel it on your tongue, actually, the acidity of it. They metabolize it, they react it with oxygen, and they produce sulfuric acid. So their breathing process, if you like, their version of what I do, I breathe in oxygen, react that with sugars and produce, breathe out CO2 and get energy. These guys breathe in hydrogen sulfide and oxygen and produce sulfuric acid. In fact, I can test it here with this. Yeah, you see, look at that. That, well, what looks like water, that secretion dripping off the snotites, has actually got a pH of, well, it's now about between 0.5 and 0. I mean, that's strong acid. That's as strong as battery acid. It's actually highly concentrated sulfuric acid. So what a strange organism. It's alien in every sense of the word, except that it's present on the, well, just below the surface of our planet.